I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanash of Lipa.
Shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Rata!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, French?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Oh, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughingstock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pageneth. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it?
It's that woman from the pond.
Or the one you gave us away for?
I've heard that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I thought we divided up fairly.
Talk about your cat.
What was that? Oh, my. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a more then. I'll be right.
Her stewed lights is delicious.
Leave me alone.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
From far away.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truscovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
Mind where you're going.
Pardon me.
Cheers.
Aye.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name. I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No, no. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits? Nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
I heard there's gonna be a big wedding in these parts.
Aye, that's true. My sister is marrying young Lord Samin. A big affair. Guests from the whole region will come. Maybe from as far away as Gutenberg. Even von Berghoff will come. That's how important our family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
You must know young Lord Semin, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home. Always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after the wedding.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
No, I'm not inviting you. Forget it.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
No, we'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
Come on, then. Show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
Did you hear about what happened?
These ones here.
I'll have a beer.
Finished. Your turn.
So, I went to see my brother.
Aye, beer's gotta flow.
To success, my friends.
I reckon you ain't going nowhere. I've got her.
These ones here.
Went home already.
Kurva! Bloody dice.
I told you, he's gone. Got him! Stop shouting and have a drink. Yeah? All right. Give it here.
Good game, friend.
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
Till St. Wenceslas's Day, and they don't collect tithes.
What's the hold-up?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or Miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Burgov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you'd better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
We don't have swords, and we don't know anyone who needs protecting. So what then?
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. By which I mean someone of the appropriate status, like you. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing else for it if we're to ever get out of this place. So, Lord or no Lord, the sacks are waiting.
Let them wait. Sacks are good at it. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then. So, you simply aren't going to work?
Come now, Henry. You can manage those few sacks by yourself.
Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Mind where you're going.
Where is that
Taking
bloody
their time
innkeeper?
again.
Oof!
Poor me,
Isn't
what?
half heavy. Oh.
I heard they are going to cut down the old oak at the crossroads. Oh no! Why? Look at a tree like that. It's a nice place to rest. That's just it. Oh no! Water was pissing down. There was more reason to leave it be. Aye, but the weather has been stormy for a few days. So one of the branches fell off. Nothing happened to no one. But it broke his horse's back. And that pissed him off when he wants his revenge. He complained to Faith, saying the old dangerous has to go. Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done in time? That tree will still be here long after we are gone.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to sow winter grain.
Good help.
You're not gonna plow on Sunday, are you? No.
I certainly did not.
Yes, you did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you?
Did you hear about what the
I'm
bailiff
the
is
son of the bailiff.
No, I don't care.
Did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is...
What it do, player?
What it do, player?
Hey, man.
What?
If I ever come up, you coming up too, goddamn.
Oh, yeah?
I don't even think I would have made it without you and Matt, goddamn. I'd have been got fired so long ago.
Yeah, man.
I think, like, that's the reality, like, people who never had to really struggle don't understand. I don't make enough money to get from behind. I just gotta keep my composure until I do make enough money to get from behind.
Well, see, like, I feel like there's people like, I'll use example, my sister. She'll ask for like $30 or $50 like almost every other week, bro. And it's like, well, what are you doing with your shit? Because you ain't paying me back. So what the fuck you doing? And at some point, you just had to be like, all right, I ain't gonna let certain people fucking get money back. You know what I mean?
Hey, at least you talked to her. I didn't think y'all even talked.
Yeah, not for real.
Damn, it'd be like that. I don't even know the last time I called my mama. Should just be different, man.
Facts.
Like, I didn't burn the bridge. You motherfuckers set the bridge on fire and watched it burn.
Oh man, how's it feel to be in a championship?
I'm
That shit
trying to
was
see
dope.
this dude want to play. He claimed he about to be asleep. Cause he worked the overnight shift, so I understand.
Yeah.
He probably already sleep. Cause I messaged him as soon as I got in the house. See if we can sneak it in. All I had to do was get my team how I like to play, and that's exactly what happened. Get
Cause man, that's what you've
DBs.
been saying since day one. Like you've been waiting so long to play fucking college, and you've had to play the game how other people wanted you to play it, and that's not enjoyable, bro.
Hell no.
Now you got your fucking team, dog. You fucking in your element. You got your practice in, bro.
I thought I would have won one of them championships by now, but as soon as you get to the playoffs, you got a new breed of dudes
Yeah, I believe it.
who is really like you just can't make a mistake, which is the objective of football. But like you play other people, you can make mistakes and bounce back easy.
Suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think
Not
he
out in
about
the
to get
open by the
on.
pond. Only a fool would do
That's all
that.
good though. You invite your
Calm
cousin
down,
yet?
both of you.
Nah.
I'm perfectly calm.
I'll
It's your
invite him.
chum
Maybe he'll be
here who's
shocked to see
ranting and
my
raving.
invite come up.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He
I
fancies
added
himself
him
as a
back. Well, he
military
sent me an
strategist.
invite and
I
I
don't
accepted
believe a
it.
word you're saying.
Friend
A
request, I
weed
mean.
like you
He did
surviving a fight against
apologize,
bandits
so
even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
I don't want to be a
Believe what you
hypocrite.
like,
I like
but I'm
people who
telling the truth.
apologize.
And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your
Let me
insults and to
rephrase it. I
apologize
don't like
right
people who
now.
apologize.
And
I
invite me to that
respect the
wedding.
apology.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you...
Even if they don't mean it, they had to utter those words, and that has to count for something. Even if they lying through their teeth, they still said the words.
But when he apologized in text, you responded, right?
I don't think I did. No, I
Oh, okay.
didn't. I didn't respond.
I didn't know why when he got in the party last night, he apologized publicly, basically. I was like, you doing that for show? But if you didn't respond, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I didn't respond. He actually initially only said "my bad," and then I think he was elaborating when he joined the party.
Yeah.
But he didn't have to. He didn't have to apologize for being a dipshit.
The same advice I gave your little chum. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get...
Yo, man, I'm
It is
playing
what
this
it is.
Kingdom Come Deliverance, dog. This shit is. So basically, it's just like, I don't know how to set the element back in Renaissance time type shit, but like, the element of realism in the game is crazy, and the type of like choices you make throughout the game is like I'm probably only like legitly 2 hours in, and it's like crazy shit you say like impacts the world, all this other shit. Like I got this friend who's a noble, and basically we got our shit took, and we just got like we look like fucking beggars, and we had to do some work, carry some sacks. I'm trying to convince this dude to fucking help me carry sacks, and he's getting mad at me because he's talking about this works above below him and shit. And I keep pushing him, and I'm like losing friendship. I'm like, what the fuck? Just carry the sacks, you stupid bitch. The fuck I look like?
The wedding. You'll see the
You
glorious
need John to
occasion,
help, don't
at
you?
least from a distance.
Hell
When you
no.
could
Oh man, when we were loading up Payday, I was like, I feel like I deja vu. Like I do this to myself all the time. I invite this dude. It takes him forever to get on the game, and then he just blow the shit like it ain't nothing. I thought he
He
blew
think
that
he
meth lab.
he think he helping you. I was like, dude, nobody wants to tell you what to do all the time. Like, you got a brain, bro.
I'm saying, like, bro, that's why I kind of like games like where him and I are both starting out, but yet, as you witnessed, like, we'll be 5 minutes in and he's already trying to fansplain shit he don't know shit about.
I'm saying.
Like, bro, we're discovering this together, bro. Like, I played the fucking beta, but I can tell you right now, I don't remember too much.
stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon.
I'm still weak off that Japanese mafia bullshit.